Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? It's me, Polybits. Everyone's favorite forehead 2 IQ sculpting robot. Alright, Nami. Nami, oh Nami, oh Nami, oh Nami, oh Nami. Let's put you down here for now. Alright, now that it's been a day, I'm looking at her face with fresh eyes. There's some things I want to change. Whoops. Let's hide the hat for now. Bring up my reference. I feel like I want to bring her eyes inward a bit. Hey, Kira. How you doing? I saw that image you posted. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna grab this Nami figure. Yeah. Typical day? Oh, that's not bad. Recent changes haven't been making many people happy. So tell me, how did that whole conversation go? I'm curious. That was honestly most of it. Thinking about cutting CG Trader out entirely. Yeah, I have noticed. I don't know, but Peak, but he does anime models. Well, have they also been noticing less and less sales? Yeah. I have noticed that for me, my sales like absolutely peaked in the fourth quarter of last year, 2022, last year. There's like a whole dashboard thing in CG Trader, and you have like this line graph that you can see your lifetime sales. I'm turning this music down, it's so loud in my ear. And like mine goes like this, like from the moment I started to present time, it's like a upward graph going all the way up, peaking at the fourth quarter of last year. And then from there, it's been slowly going down this year. And you know, I'm not up to date with the happenings going on with CG Trader. I just kind of chalked it up to how, I guess, inflation has been hitting everybody, and how, you know, now we're going into the holiday season, Hey, martial art. How you doing? Big titty Mario Pinch. So yeah, I have noticed my sales like slowing down a little bit as well. Like for the past 2 months, it's been at the most like half of what I would normally make. Without the links, there's less marketing too. Yeah. I haven't removed any links, but I haven't put up new links and new descriptions. Just finished lessons today. Taught students about building a snowman in English. Nice. So yeah, I have noticed a slowdown. When I saw that screenshot you posted, that a person put booth at the top. I thought about booth, but last I checked, aren't they pretty strict with copyrighted works? Especially for like 3D figures. At the very least, Booth hasn't been harassing Peak. I have thought about Booth, but I don't know. The fact that the site is based in Japan and Japan has really tough rules on things like fan art. Especially most, if not all, are still up. Yeah, I don't know, man. They don't have the same like derivative work concepts as we do. I feel like I should make Nami's eyes a bit bigger. Whoa. Oh, darn. Yeah, I guess I'll have to try. You finally got me, Kita. I guess I'll have to finally try Colts. Cause yeah, I have... Oh, come on, I did it again. I have noticed, like you showed in that picture, how CG Trader has been kind of slowing down. That's precisely why I posted it. I know you had ulterior motives. I knew. I'll give it a shot, but I'm not gonna expect too much. Because like I've said last time, it seems like what's expected on that site from the users are free models. Yeah, I feel this is better with bigger eyes. I think I need to shallow out her brows a little bit. I have no idea about sculpting sites. Don't worry about it, martial art. A lot of people browse sales as a category, Excuse me. And just like me who press sort by boob size when I think about looking at figures. Let's see here. No, not lazy step. Crap. Let's put that back at 1. There we go. Darn it. What was this? Was this at like 0.5? I don't know anymore. Darn. Format is bigger than it is. They usually are on these anime figures. Is this at 1? Don't remember. No, not at 1. 0.05 was it? I think that might have been it. Light box. I am blind. There you go. Oh yeah, martial art, that reminds me. One of my figures that I ordered a while ago, I just got a couple days ago. It's Asagi. Not, I mean, technically her, but not her. It's her clone. Lower you down to right there. Let's bring you up a bit. Yeah, forgot. What was it? What was this one called? Let me see. Let me get a link. Pick up your phone and start taking those pictures. Yeah. I guess I really do have to put clone Asagi. Yep. Yeah, if you search clone Asagi figure, you'll find it. It's the one I got. I was talking about it last stream. It was kind of a pain in the ass to put together. They had me using a hair dryer, so in order for me to like loosen up the parts. The bikini is made out of like this kind of like rubber thing, and I had to like really stretch it to get it on there. Yeah, the one with the scarf. I feel like I might need to make this mouth smaller. The big mouth was more of a Yamato thing. Looks very cool, but that scarf reminds me of something from the back of your head. Deep in there in the recesses of your mind. Yeah, so technically Asagi, but not Asagi. It's like her clone. Maybe Greninja. The ninja Pokemon that uses his tongue as a scarf. That one I know. Both have scarves and are ninjas. Hey, don't judge. Tall lady. Yeah, she's pretty big. I think the thing that takes up the most space is her wide stance. I have like an acrylic shelf. It's like 12 inches deep. And if I don't put her at an angle, I think she'll take up the whole like 12 inches. For a stance like that. Okay. Just show my hand for scale. I think like my hand goes from like her base to, hold on. Yeah, from her base to right, just like right above her chest. maybe just a little bit below. Yeah, she tall. She big. Sounds like a really good purchase. I will collect them all, at least all the main girls. I know there's a wrinkle figure that'll be coming out maybe next year. Not sure. Tad jealous. Yeah, for quite a while it's been like, oh man, I want to buy these Timon figures, but I couldn't. Didn't have the means to back then. But now I do. So I get them when I can. Although I couldn't get the or some figures in the recent past for them that are a little too much that I can't quite display them. I would get them, but if I lived on my own, it's probably when I would have got them, but oh well. I know there's gonna be a wrinkle figure coming out hopefully next year, and then an adult Yukikaze is coming out. I think a Murasaki one, and then a bunny girl Ingrid, and then bunny girl what's her name, Shizuru. All right. Friend bought me a gag gift, which was a Hego t-shirt, and my parents saw me. Do 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 boom 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 do 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 do. Good thing they are out of the loop in terms of pop culture. Did you tell them they're all just like suffering from the cold, like from the flu, and they have like it's just a running nose, a flu, nothing weird. I told them it was a present from girl, and that is all they cared about. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Yeah. This one, Angel Island Zone. This is good. Outstanding move. There's another Timon figure available right now, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. It's one of what's her name? Kirara? I'm still thinking whether or not if I will or will not get it. That's how I usually do these figure purchasing decisions. I wait until like the last, at least for ones where they give you a time period. I wait until like the last week and see how I feel. Like if it went out of my mind and I wasn't thinking about it for like weeks, I'd be like, all right, I don't need it. I look at that anime figure subreddit and I'm like, geez, how can these people spend like just drop thousands of dollars in pre-orders in a single month? I'm like, God, it's a lot of money. Dedication or addiction? The lines are blurry. Do, 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 do. Cause like there is this one figure that was available for pre-order just recently, but it closed. It was of this like ninja girl. It was based on an illustration from Asanagi. And I'm like, ooh, I really like this. But I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, well, what I want more are these time bending figures, and there's gonna be quite a few of them. And then, you know, do some math on how much it's gonna cost. I'm like, I'll sit this one out. I was dedicated to Hearthstone. It was a nice one, a nice ninja one, and the figure was big. It's gonna like be just as big as the Olga figure that I have. A huge figure. And temptation win you over. I mean, I was ready to get it, but then I was like, I guess not. I already have one figure here that's based on Asanagi's illustration. It's like this elf priestess. And ninja, shut up and take my money. It's the elf priestess one. What was that one called? Asanagi elf villager. Elf village or villager. Yeah, if you search elf village fourth villager, that's the one I have. There was like a series of elf figures based on... Yeah, it's that series. That's the one. Do 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 do. All right, let's bevel you and bevel you. Maybe I don't need to bevel you. Instead, I'll give you a supporting edge. Whoops. Next year seems promising for figures. I want to see how they look. The Yukikaze and Ingrid ones. Oh, there's also like this Sakura one. That one's gonna be like a really big one because she has like this huge like shadow effect thing around her, and it's gonna take up a whole lot of space. Alright, you know what? Maybe this one I'll bevel. So I get more nice rounded. Then we'll delete you. Maybe I'll delete you too. There's something different in mind for a moment. No. No, because like her abilities, like that whole shadow thing, like she can hide in shadows and whatever. And so like for the mobile game, there's like that art of like her in like mid attack or whatever. There's like these huge like shadow things. I don't know what you would call them. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Bim, 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 bim. Okay, let's do an insert. About there. Shadow clones, someone should contact me. Do-do-do-dum. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. That should be good. Should. But is it? This is the one character they really, really should have put back into Tears of the Kingdom. I miss that parrot's accordion playing. Check figures and Yukazi's even reasonable price for your country. Nice. Alright, let's give you... Will this gold work? What if I give it a little bit more orange color? No, you know what? Let me try a different one. Your mother is 6 times more expensive. Let's see. Silver foil, maybe? I'll try that. But I'm gonna have to make some edits. There we go. Is the price based on titty quantity? I don't know. I guess it depends on what. Oh, excuse me. On that Yukikaze figure, maybe you might be looking at I don't know. It depends on the one. She doesn't have many official figures, so it might be a bootleg. As for her mother, there's only one, I think only one official figure, and it's the one that I have. But then there's also another official figure coming out. Oh no, why did you change to gold? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that works. Okay. Let's see here. When trying to get something complex, I find it's often easy to just kind of sketch it out on a plane. And then I'll turn it into a mask, and from there, I get my shape. Oh, how my parents would react. I had a 26 centimeter tall Latina girl in a skimpy suit. These are my favorite things. Mom, it's for drawings. No, you know what? I need to give myself a bit of a bounding box here. Alright, and then this will be my uttermost extremes. Still better than the guy who tried to explain his father what clopping was. Is that the thing that involves like horses? People in like horse fursuits or something like that? My Little Pony stuff. Oh. Gotcha. I need to move this out further. You know what? Did that assume you're gay? PDF file, bestiality enjoyer, and then gay again. Explanation wasn't that bad. What? I'll make this bigger. Because why not? Why not? Why not? There we go. Now I can get it perfectly straight. Alright, I'll just fill this in. I've got my shape. Whoops. Still talking about that guy. Video cracks me up to this day. Even though there's a chance it's fake. Even if it's fake, you know, as long as it's funny. I think it's such like a pessimistic thing. I mean, they're not wrong, but on these videos, we're like, fake. I'm like, yeah, you're more than likely right, but still funny. But at the same time, I guess I can also see the point, because too many people look at fake videos and be like, taking it at face value of being real. And sometimes that's a bad thing. Like all those fake rage baiting videos. Alright, I think that's good. Mask by color and then intensity. And then if we hide the color, oh, there's our mask. There's our insane shape. way too thick. Bring it down. Ugh. Someday we'll find it. How does the words go again? Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Kermit the Frog here. Yeah. Who said that every wish will be heard and answered, and wished on the morning star? They're gonna find One Piece. Let's remesh this. What the? Why did she get all dark like that? Okay. Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connections. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. I saw that Omegle is getting shut down, and people were sharing the crazy, weird, and funny stuff from there. And there's that one video of Kermit on Omegle just jerking it. Oh hey, what's up? Yeah, how's it going? And when he finishes it, it's like a can of silly string shooting upwards. Yeah, showing the cucumber, that's the one. Oh, Kermit, how could you? Yeah, I'm on here trying to find a baddie. Let's see. Let's try putting the Z-axis on as well. Honestly, I'm surprised that website lasted as long as it did. A whole, like, what, 9 years? It was pretty surprising. A lot of, well, a decent amount of no good going-ons on that site. More junk than in time in game. Yep. Yep. It is impossible to go on that website without seeing at the very least, minimum 10. The speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Only one way to find out. Will people even miss it? Probably not. Trust me in what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust and we will escape from the city. How do I want to handle this? I mean, you know what? I'm hesitating too much. Let me just put down some lines, see how it goes. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Yeah, you know, I think it would be best if I just make it recessed, because this is gonna be so tiny. Even though I'm sculpting it pretty big right now. Let's turn off the Z. And then let's delete the lower. My feet, I'll set you free. Whoops. Mirror. It through. Follow me. Whoops, wrong one. Prove it to you. Follow me. Backface masking. Hey, BB Snug. How you doing? You caught a sculpting stream. What is it? It's like late morning for you or midday about? Hey, Upton Coke. How you doing? How you been? Okay, this is working. Missile? M-I-S-T-L-E? Is that how you spell it? Mistletoe leaf? YouTube been about for you. How you doing, Tree Can? Doing good? Just popping in for a bit while I work? Don't get caught. But thank you for popping in either ways. Mistletoe. M-I-S-T-L-E. Yeah, got it. Damn, sucks. Oh, you're Snugs. Oh. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Subsemester. There we go. Mirror. There we go. Twitch was buffering bad. Ooh, really? Damn, Twitch. Let's bring you up here. I am the only one strong enough to withstand Twitch. Cell connection. Hoping to learn from me? Well, I'll try my best to make it informative. ZD mesh. Ball. Oh, actually, I should put seed, but whatever. Oh yeah, this is that West Coast Green Hill Zone mix. Let's bring you forward there. I was hoping not to derail me. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. I enjoy streaming and talking while I sculpt because it reminds me of my old college days where my friends and I would be like 2 o'clock in the morning working on our projects, just shooting the shit. And like, you know, it kind of goes in like in an ebb and flow, you know, like everybody's like concentrating really hard, nobody's talking, and then we slowly start talking, relax, shoot the shit, all that, and then go back to concentrating really hard on our work. So yeah, don't worry about it. Are her clothes painted on? Yeah, it's all painted on just so I can get a sense that everything's heading where I want it to go. And then when it comes to making the actual clothing, I usually do that after posing because it's easier to handle all clothing after posing. But for like some more like something that's going to be like solid, like this little mistletoe thing over here, I'll do it in T-pose. Or let's say if she had like some like hard surface clothing like pauldrons or something like that, something intricate, I'll do that in this pose. But 90% of the time, soft clothing, I'll take care of all of that in posing, because you're gonna have to resculpt things anyways. I'm gonna end up needing to do that or tattoos, but I get super jagged lines. How do you increase the canvas resolution without making the actual mesh higher? You gotta make the mesh higher. There's no other ways, no other way around it. You gotta whoop, bring that up. You know what? I don't know how much I'll need to thicken that. So for now, I'll leave it as is. It's a little too big on there. Let's bring it, scale it down a bit. Maybe I'll just also bring it up like that. Excuse me. Damn, lol. Let's separate file just for rendering images then. Yeah. There's a neat part. You don't. Yeah, like you see how this over here is all like jagged because of the resolution. See, it's like that. There's no other way around it but just increasing it. Wait, why did it do that? Control D. Huh, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, just gotta keep dividing it until it's crisper. It's just how it goes. Because I guess in a sense, I don't know. I may be stupid in this. I don't know. But I guess in a sense, you are essentially increasing pixel density. Because ZBrush, I don't know. ZBrush is some black magic stuff. This is all fake 3D. It's not real 3D. This is all a very elaborate 3D looking pixels. Pulling into a long conversation while I'm back. Welcome back. If increasing is just pushing until you have the density you need, yes. I was hoping it was like Blender and the canvas can be made a higher res. Might just try Blender. Yeah. I don't even know if it's point cloud, because point cloud is like actual 3D. I don't know, man. ZBrush is some black magic stuff. Let me bring you up there like that, and then you as well. Up there. Then I guess I can fill in the space with all this like fur thing, whatever. Well, thank you. Let's turn you out a bit. And put you there. Put you down there. Something like that. Oh yeah, missing the ball for the center. You know what? I think I also want to... Let me put this in a folder. I'll put you in hat group. And then we'll put you into... Oh, almost lost my pen. Mistletoe bell group. Okay, I'm gonna hide you for now. Trying to get the surface painting Kita where I am almost as I can figure out smooth in the jacket. Vertex painting. And you're talking about that in like in Blender or in here in ZBrush? I think I wanna give Nami like a lower clavicle. Oh, in Blender. Gotcha. Jedi Survivor. I mean, one way you could do it, you could do it just by, you know, an actual texture. Or can ZBrush more experience in Blender? So I might try that. Yep. Go with whichever way works for you. But yeah, I mean, the only other way, if like, let's say you're limited by hardware for like pushing topology density, is to UV map it. Give yourself it can be a dirty UV map as long as you get what you need. It's one way of doing it. Let's call this neck muffler. Can UV in ZBrush? Yeah, you can UV in ZBrush, or you can UV in Blender and then bring it into ZBrush. There's this whole, where is it? UV master in here, or with the latest version of ZBrush, you can use ZModeler, and with like the crease, you know, you can crease like topology like that, and then in let's see, where was it? Somewhere down here in UV map, you can create, oh yeah, right here. Like creating seams using creased edges, or you can also do it by polygroups, things like that. Selectively divide two by making masking. Yeah, you could do that. I don't really do that because I would forget about it, and it'll lead to problems for me. But yeah, people definitely do that. You're like new? Oh, damn. If that's the case, then, you know, take your time. There's quite a few things that you can do one way or another in ZBrush. You know what? Let me change this because this is bending at the wrong spot. I need to make a new base mesh for myself when it comes to feet. The way I have this separated for the ball of the foot, not good. Not good. Usually ends up with me having to do more work than what I should. Want to get her finished, not burn herself out, because I can always come back with more skill later. Yeah. If you feel you've reached a finish point, yeah, move on to a new project. That's how I am when I feel like I've gotten everything I could out of a model. Even if like I notice like mistakes that I've made, the most important thing is that I recognize it and then move forward with that acknowledgement and do my best to not repeat it. I can't remember the last time I've been burned out. Doing this in so many parts, yeah, it makes it easier to pose. I used to do everything as like it was one mesh, but then I moved on to just having it divided up by like major body parts. Because it's like I'm not gonna make a final sculpt in this stage because I'm not making a game model. I'm not making a movie or game model or anything like that. So my final stage won't be a finalized A pose. It'll be a finalized posed model. So like the most important things for me in this stage is just the overall proportion, the overall forms. And then when I put her in a pose, then I go for the like as close to a anatomically correct as it should be for that pose. Running around posing ZBrush, I had to port it to Blender where I know rigging a lot better. Brain tries to go final way too quick. Yeah, they want to go final way. When it comes to posing, like when I get to posing, since everything is separated, you know, in like pieces like this, it's like playing with an action figure, you know? Like, well, it's like right here for the arms, right? Arms are in pieces over there. Let me just do this so it's like easier to see. So it's all like in pieces, so I can just you know? I don't have to. Oops. Darn it. Oh no! There we go. Get rid of you. There we go. So yeah, it's all in pieces, so I can like move it around. Things like that. Put it where I need it to be. Give me a hug. Oh, you know. And like this way too, like when I do like more extreme bending on the joints, I don't have to like wrestle with topology. I just sculpt it in. Excuse me. Honestly, if I wasn't wanting to do these whole like A pose in the beginning, so I can just kind of like archive these models for myself, I'd be jumping straight into pose. After I get like the face, after I get the face like locked in and the expressions I want, I would honestly just jump straight to pose and do everything there. Because that's where all my efforts need to be anyways. That's the one thing that annoys me about official work, is that I have to make a like A pose, T pose stage as 100% complete as possible, because licensors want to see it and this and that and that and this. Like, it's all gonna get destroyed anyways and have to be resculpted. Why? Man, that's the nature. It's the nature of the beast. So I always groan when I have to do something that's like filled with like hard plated armor, like fantasy or sci-fi. I'm like, oh, kill me now. Licensors? Yeah, when you do official work, right? When you're working on like working with a studio with an official character, like I don't know, like let's say like Spider-Man or Superman or whatever. Spider-Man, right? So the licensor is an entity that has been given license by Marvel, Disney to make a product. In this case will be a figure, and make money off of it. They'll have to pay Marvel, Disney for that right, and the licensor calls the shots on how it's gonna look, this and that. And so it have to go through like all these like checks with them. They want to see it 100% complete. Yeah, yeah, professional. I'm wondering what kind of shoes I should give Nami. I guess I'll just give her her regular shoes. Business language of Polly. Bare feet. You know, this is the first time I'm taking like a good look at Nami's shoes, and like, how is it that her heel doesn't come off the heel of her heels? It's just open back there. There is a strap like right above her ankle, and two straps on the base of her foot, but still, oh well. She got some long ass feet. Holy, I'm just noticing right now. Magic of anime, pretty much. Like, this is normal sized, normal length feet. Nami's feet are like, well, I guess by extension, One Piece girl's feet. She's like that. And this portion, whoops. And this portion is like that. Oh, to draw some interesting anatomy, yeah. Who pays attention to Nami's shoes? Probably people with foot fetishes. I'm gonna keep her feet closer to normal proportion. Now let me look at the figure here. Yeah, even in the figure that I have right here of Nami, her feet are closer to normal expected proportions. And sculptors like me. Ivankov moment. I should do an Ivankov model one day. I really like his giant head and his face. I guess I like it because it's just so obviously what's his name from Rocky Horror. The actor, not the character. I forget his name. I like that actor. His name escapes me. Now, please, no, we already have cursed Kirby. What's the matter, martial art? You don't like this beauty? You don't like this beauty right here? I think it's perfection. That meme of Magneto from X-Men. No, your true form. Tim Curry. Yeah, Tim Curry. Your true form. Perfection. Yeah, Tim Curry. That's his name. Take away, you're stealing my Osaki. Excuse me. I don't know why I've been having these like shallow, small coughs all week. It's annoying. What that mouth do? That mouth suck. That's what it does. Quitting that thing was a crime against humanity. Well, at least the good thing is making Nami's heels will be really easy because I only have to do the bottom portion. I don't have to bring it upwards for a connection. That makes my life easy in regards to this. But you know what? Before I start dealing with her shoe, I should hold on. I have another figure of Nami where she's actually wearing shoes. Let me grab it. Okay, my figure of Nami where she's wearing her shoes, yeah, her feet is more true to Oda's style in its weird proportion. I need to bring you little piggies in. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went somewhere, and this little piggy went wee 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 all the way home. I don't really remember how the whole things go. By piggies, you mean toes? That was about time. It's not. No. It's yeah, the toes. It's like the thing that parents do with their like infant, toddler children. And this little piggy went wee 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 all the way home. I don't know why that's a thing. I heard about this in English language, not in mine though. You don't have an equivalent in your language in your country. I feel like a lot of countries have like equivalents of these little kinds of things. Adjust my seat here. All right. Let's Oh, actually, I need you to stay down there. Okay. I'll do this more manually like this. Dun, dun, dun. How do you call meat that you put in a hot dog? A wiener. A hot dog wiener. I mean, I guess you can also technically say sausage, but I feel like most would say a wiener. It's just a dick. Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. If I was, I'll be as happy as can be. Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. Then everyone would be in love with me. Thank you. You don't even know how much trouble it costs for non-English speakers. Yeah, a wiener. And call it a hot dog. I feel like a hot dog is the whole thing, you know? Buns and all. Like, that's a hot dog. But if you want to know, like, just specifically the meat part, I think most would just call it a... they'll call that a hot dog wiener. Hot dog is both the whole thing and the filling. English is great. Yeah. But then, like, also, depending where you are, it could be called other things too, like a ballpark frank. But I guess a ballpark frank will be a more specific hot dog. And usually people just like shorten it to a frank. Yeah, but that's more of a regional thing. If you just say hot dog anywhere in the US, people be like, oh yeah, hot dog. Because it's a bun or a hot dog. I mean, you do have a point there. Call it bread in my language. Maybe I can bring yous out further. Not even you know. Completely unrelated. I was thinking about this earlier. I found out about this this kids show, like this CG kids show called Dino Core. I don't know how I came across it. I was just like searching for stuff on Twitter. And I was like, I did a double take. Because like you normally don't see this in kids shows. But like the main villain lady for a kids show was absolutely stacked. I have a whole Pinterest board just for ZBrush clothing and a separate one for sculpting. Like what? Like tutorials for sculpting? Because if you're looking for a reference for sculpting, then you should look at actual clothing. That and line decker. Line decker is really good. Yeah, right. Dinocore. I think that the name of the character is Kaya. It's like this Korean CG show. And I was like, my goodness. I was like watching an episode. I'm like, they're really going in and trying to sneak in as many jiggles as possible. Beast Wars as a kid? I remember Beast Wars. The Asian makes sense. But, and then I was looking into it. I guess that character only stayed stacked for like the first season. And then it's an adult character. And then they made her more of a teenage character in the second season. So the hourglass figure was gone, but they still kept their hips wide for reasons. Think you know what I'm talking about? Tourism reference and drawing graph. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, those are large, right? They're big for a kids show. I was like, whoa. My goodness. Downgrade. So once I found out about that character, I was like, you know what? I'll save this to my character reference folders. Maybe I'll do something with it. I don't know. Maybe. MILFs all the way, with a few exceptions. No, maybe I just need to bring you forward. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, boy. Okay, now the question is, do I want to make the stiletto part of this mesh, or should I do it as a new mesh? I don't know. Before I do that, let me work in this curve. Work it. Remember when that song was you played every day on the damn radio? Need somebody to lean on. Mostly know it from Mega Meme Mix. I mean, I know why this song got played so much. It's a catchy tune, but it's like, save me. Alright, I need two more edge loops so that I can get an effective curve. Do you guys have like any songs that like evokes a visceral reaction to you? You hear it and you're like, I absolutely cannot listen to this. Turn that off right now. Ever seen BlizzCon? Con? No. The Christmas one? You talking about the Mariah Carey one? All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, martial art, for the next 2 months, you ain't gonna be able to run away from Mariah Carey. She even did. I saw, like, she did like a whole TikTok of like you see like a vault door, like, you know, those like comical vault doors, and it's got like a clock, a day, month, day, year, hour, minute clock above, and it like goes from October 31st and rolls over to November 1st. It opens up and there's Mariah Carey. She's like being thawed out of the ice. And in her like high-pitched voice, I'm here. No, get her away. Put her back in the ice. It's kind of funny how she got herself in on the joke. Yeah, for me, that song would be Mr. Brightside. Nowadays, it's not too bad. I can kind of listen to Mr. Brightside. But for the longest time, man, for like, I don't know, a better part for a little more than a decade, I could not listen to that song. As soon as I hear like the first 4 notes, I'm like, nope. Get it out of here. It's not because I hated the song or anything like that. It's because there was a point in my life where I had a lot of shit going on, and I shared a room with a friend who was a heavy sleeper, and he would not wake up despite how long his alarm clock would keep going off. And he had set Mr. Brightside as his alarm because he likes the song. And, you know, there's that cardinal rule of never set your favorite song as your alarm clock, because you're going to condition yourself to hate it. And it's not like I like Mr. Brightside. It's a good song. Yeah, it's not my favorite song. It's a all right song. But just hearing it every single morning during a stressful time of my life, it just like imprinted all this like pain in my head. Your alarm sound is the Portal radio sound. Yeah, that sounds awful. It is awful. And so like a little more than a decade after that, I was like, I could not stomach that song. I just get this like primal reaction to it, and I'm like, dear God, just get me away from this song. Hold on a second, be right back. Okay, I'm back. But yeah. Nowadays it's not too bad. I can kind of listen to the song, but I still have no intentions to willingly listen to the song. Okay. Let's see. I'll take these top two and boop, bring you out like that. And then, oh, hold on, there's too much going this way. There we go, that's better. Never was a cloudy day. Oh, come on. I feel like this might be too wide. I don't know. I'm gonna grab my reference figure. Ugh, dusty. I think I need to maybe this weekend dust out my figures. Yeah, it should be a bit slim there. Something like that. Now let's bring you in like that. Hello there. Oh, General Kenobi. So then that means I'm gonna have to thin you out back here. Alright, let me make you that thin. Which means I gotta thin you out as well. Petite feet. What did I do? Petite feet. I don't remember exactly how that song goes. That Tim and Eric Petite Feet song. Do those guys still make things? Tim and Eric? I did not like Tim and Eric when I was around. I guess you might be the odd one out. It's not that I particularly liked them. I don't think I ever really watched an episode. But I remember never being able to escape their comedy, that's for sure. Kind of doubt that. I mean, you don't even like the... What was that bit with Paul Rudd? Salaryman? Yeah, that's what it was. Salaryman. Yeah, okay, let's get a tanner, like 20% up tanner, or something like that. Salary man. Yeah, then he asked to see the one version of him. It's like, I don't know, it was like Jake or something like that. And the computer's like, are you sure I want to see it? Yeah, let's see it. Or it was like new Tanner. Like let's see new Tanner. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm okay. That's the overwhelming minority. And then there's the obligatory free real estate. Hey, it's free real estate. Now you know what? I'm gonna have to just kind of break symmetry now. Symmetry be damned, although I am kind of making it symmetrical here, if I think about it. You have that Nami figure? Whitest Kids You Know is a good one? Yeah, that is a good one. I like the slow jerk. That one was good. And how can I put this one? This is Stream Family. The grapist. The grapist bit. The cereal commercial. Moon Bears was your personal favorite? I'm gonna grape you. I'll have to rewatch that later tonight. Oh, that one was good. I'm gonna grape you. Yeah, and he'll tie the kids up to the radiator. And that's what when toys used to still come in cereal boxes. And it's like, yeah, and the toy we'll put in there. It's like, what is it? A grape whistle. Ah, yeah, Drake. Working on any new honey lemon renders? The business one was also great. Which one was that? The business one. You gotta remind me. Yes. You never fail me. You never fail me, Drake. You get them honey lemon renders. With the sniper, I vaguely remember that one. I'll have to rewatch that. Hold on, my headphones are acting out of whack. Still working on the animation? Nice. Didn't the Whitest Kids, do like some skit involving like Nerf guns and like weapons of mass destruction or something like that? I'm like vaguely remembering it. Hope to have it out on the 24th. Nice. Animation's a lot of work. So good on ya for doing it. Nuke Nerf? Yeah, I think that might be it. I don't remember exactly how the skit goes. I just remember the Nerf guns and the joke being about it like nukes. Speaking of these old shows, you guys remember Reno 911? Of the pot and the bag skit? I don't remember that one. I have to rewatch it. I never watched like all the episodes. I didn't have cable at the time, so I just caught like clips whenever I was like over at like friends' house and things like that. Unfamiliar? I think you might like Reno 911, Kira. It's like do you know anything about the show at all? Reno 911? Okay. Can't say ever. Oh, really? You never heard of it? It should be around from the same time as Whitest Kids, So Reno 911 is like, how can I describe it? It's kind of like The Office kind of a show, but not really like it, but that's the best thing I can like compare it to. And it follows these police officers in Reno, Nevada. And Whitest Kids, is actually before your time? Ah. Yeah, I think you might like the show, Reno 901. So it's like, imagine something similar, but not exactly like The Office, mixed with a kind of like film style, as this is also probably before your time. That TV show Cops. Are you familiar with that old show where like the cameras are following the police officers around doing like their jobs and like the police chases and things like that? So you take those two concepts. Yeah, so you take the concept of Cops and like The Office and put them together and you get Reno 911. Hilarious. Used to watch Cops on TV. I used to watch them too when I was a kid. Bad boys, what you wanna do? Yeah, Reno 911 is a good show. That one was pretty funny. been quite a fan of Cops. At the time, there never existed a show like Cops. And also at that time in like, I want to say maybe mid 90s, it's when reality TV was like just starting. And yeah, that's when everybody was getting hooked on that drug of reality TV. And one of the actresses in Reno is in another show involving feds. Really? Which show? 'Cause I don't know what happened to any of those actors from Reno. It's like the whole reason I brought it up because there was that watch the TikTok where, you know, this like couple dressed up as this officer and like cowboy dude from one of the Reno skits, where she's giving the female officer's giving the cowboy dude like a sobriety test by making him do like this whole like dance number and everything. And then the cowboy dude's like, you know, it'd be cool if you added this and that, and he's doing all these like crazy flips. And the lady cop was like, oh, that's really good. Are you a dancer? He's like, no, I'm just a little bit drunk. And they went, he's like, oh, you got me. He's like, you're under arrest. Hands up on the car. The show called The Rookie. And they have a spin-off called The Rookie Feds. I'll have to check it out. But it's like, it's been so long since Reno 911 was on TV that like there's more than enough people around that have never heard of it. So a lot of people seeing that TikTok clip did not realize that who they were dressing up as and that it was a skit from a show. Because, I mean, they also did a really good job in, like, selling it. They, like, copied it, like, verbatim. Even made, like, the camera looking like a dashboard camera. Rookie's more of a story show. I'll still check it out regardless. Whoops. All right, let's bring those shins in there. And I guess like after Reno we got Super Troopers, but I still think Reno's is like the better. Super Troopers was okay. And it still boggled my mind that I don't know if he still is, but that one gremlin looking dude from Super Troopers, I don't know if he still is, but at the time he was married to Christina Hendricks. The thing is, her cleavage is always out on the show. You sold me, Drake. I'll check it out later tonight. You should have led with that. Okay, this goes... I was gonna say, this piece goes decently high up her shins. Just above her ankle, but her ankles are literally like up here. In Oda style. Oda, what the hell, man? I'm not gonna do that. Let me just bring it down here like that. Does Nami have a Christmas figure? Because this is all based off of a drawing from some other artist. Let me see this. Nami Christmas figure. Oh, it is. Well, close. There's some differences. Interesting. I did not know this was... Oh, it's from their Glitter and Glamorous series. I remember they were doing a few of those. My version is gonna be better, damn it. Oh yeah, it's a band presto. All right, band presto. I'm gonna one up you. I'm gonna one up you, band presto. Despite me not liking Christmas too much. I like their brand presto figures. They're affordable and nicely sculpted. I wonder why they stopped doing that. Actually, no, I think I know. I think I have a good idea of why they stopped. They used to do these competitions, like the Band Presto Coliseum, and I think they did it twice, in which they allowed, well, in which they went after foreign sculptors that are not Japanese. And yeah, I think I know why they stopped. If you have bigger booba, then it'll be better. Mine will be the biggest. The biggest in all the land. Okay, seems like it comes down to a point. No. Yeah, something like that. You know what? I think I am going to select lasso, and then there we go. We'll have just a plane. Readjust myself here. One honey render in the works now. Done by tomorrow. Nice, nice. You're doing the work that needs to be done by increasing the amount of honey lemon fan art out there. Godspeed. Drake Powers, Godspeed. Yep. Like that Kaya character I was talking about earlier, she doesn't really have any much fan arts, so maybe I'll take it upon myself to do something. It needs to be Go-Go's numbers from Big Hero 6? Yeah. From Big Hero 6. Because yeah, most people go for Aunt Cass or Go-Go. But Drake worships at the House of Honey Lemon. Oh, beat? I believe in you, Drake. I believe in you. There we go. Now that I have it as just a plane, this will be much easier to manipulate the shape, and then I can just extrude it for the thickness that I need once we get there. Let's bring it out to that height. Same goes for the Left 4 Dead witch. Really? She doesn't have a lot? I figured she would have a decent amount. That's actually surprising. Interesting. So, as I was mentioning earlier about Nami's heels, she's got like, a strap over here above the ankles, and then 2 straps down here by the ball of the foot. But her heel is like completely loose. And I'm like, that wouldn't make sense. Every time she would like take a step, the stiletto part would like come out like a flip-flop, And I'm looking at this figure I have, and I guess they thought the same, that it looks weird in 3D, so they added a strap in over here that goes over her heel. Because without it, it's gonna look weird. Hey, welcome back. Makes me think of the Critical basketball characters who have the front of the glass frame removed for the anime. Probably to make it just easier to draw and animate. Nice progress on the shoes. Thanks. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, no. I was looking at Nami's shoes for her outfit she was wearing on Whole Cake. But if I look at the outfit, which is almost her default outfit from, I'm guessing this is Punk Hazard? She has a strap going over her heel. Of course, it makes sense. Well, it makes an eye window. Oh, an eye window? We'll have the front glasses frame removed. Wait, they have their frame removed. Isn't that the same as like having no glasses? Because without the front frame, you just have the lens. The lens and front frame were still there. But imagine if the part past what bends was gone. Oh! Okay. I got you. Yeah, just must be just like an animating thing. Make it easier, maybe. Kind of like how the string on Luffy's hat appears and disappears at will. It's just so you can see their eyes. Makes sense. Oh man, I'm like really slowing down. I slept in like in a weird, funny position. And like now the back of my neck and my back feel all sore today. It's making concentration a little difficult. Oh. Minutes behind because I had to do some. The hardest blocking it because I had to do some phone calls at work. Oh yeah, I have that DVR option on, so yeah, I guess if you buffer too much, you'll be behind. Do 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 do. Went from you working on the heel, and now you really got some progress. Boom, like magic. I'm just that fast. Yeah, good enough. Uh-oh. I got the hiccups. Let's make the foot a little bit thinner. Bring you in. Yes, 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 yes. Good, 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 good. Alright, I think it's high time I put this into a group. Okay, for the heal back here. Horrible about putting things in folders. Yeah, I need that organization. When things start becoming like too much, it's like, ooh, I need to organize it. Curve, strap, snap. There you are. Especially when I end up doing like some work where it's like I have like easily over 200 pieces. It's like, yeah, I need to organize this. All right, you know what? Curve, strap, snap, screw you. Always try to work smart, but no, you won't let me. So I gotta work hard. Because for some reason, working hard is beating out working smart in this program. Wish you could do subfolders too. That would be nice. If that ever becomes a thing, that would be nice. One thing I want them to improve is like the smartness of, I don't know how you would say, like the smartness of the selections. Like I'm working on this piece right here, right? And it's located in this folder that I made, shoes. If I have this folder collapsed, even though I only have this subtool selected, when I want to do something like a duplication or a delete, ZBrush ignores what I have selected in here and only pays attention to what's selected in the subtool folder. And what's selected is the folder itself. Not like if you expand it, it's like, oh yeah, that subtool is selected. But if it's collapsed, it's the folder. So if I duplicate, or the worst case scenario, I delete, which is undoable, I just deleted the entire folder. It's a pain. I've run into those problems a few times, and I curse ZBrush for it. So it's a good thing I save frequently, and quick save is like, I don't know, every like, I think I have set it to like every 50 minutes or something. So this way I hopefully never lose too much. But now they're working on ZBrush for iPad. So that's a thing that's going to be happening soon. have a love-hate relationship with the this is not an undoable operation. Yeah. I just see it, but it has also saved my butt. Yeah. As long as you don't click on do not show again until next restart. As long as you don't click on that. Sounds like a nightmare on the iPad. Will depend. Depends on how they do it. Because right now the only good sculpting app, mobile sculpting app is Nomad on the iPad. And like Nomad has one thing about it that I wish ZBrush has. Real-time PBR rendering. It looks really nice on the Nomad app. I wish ZBrush had that, but instead we have, which is still nice, the Redshift render now because of the whole merger in ZBrush, which is nice. It's a good renderer, but it is so not intuitive to use inside ZBrush. Like I have no problem using the Redshift renderer in like another app like Maya or 3ds Max, or it's fine over there. I can use it. It works. But ZBrush, like everything ZBrush, it's weird. Right? You can kind of get that with Blender and Eevee. Yeah, you can get that there too, and it's nice. That also makes me like want to try out sculpting in Blender because of that. I wish ZBrush had that. It would be nice if ZBrush had that. And I think it'll be to their benefit to do that, because like ZBrush does get used a lot for concept sculpting, concept modeling and sculpting, for film production, game production, things like that. And because of that whole thing about ZBrush not being real 3D, it's fake 3D, I get it. It's probably really difficult to pull it off. It's amazing that they even pulled off the Redshift renderer inside ZBrush. Come on, make it better. Even using the Redshift is just so weird in ZBrush. And now the whole material system is like kind of messing with me, like these Redshift poly paint materials, Redshift preset. Did you ever realize it wasn't real 3D till I said that? Yeah, because in the old days, when we used to use NURBS modeling, ZBrush was just a 2.5D program. It was primarily made for, was it mainly an illustration program actually, when it first started out. It's just illustration with Z depth in it. That's how I have like this Nami here in the bottom corner. Yeah. Because I dropped the pixels onto the canvas. So it's 2D image. It's all a lie, man. It's all a lie. It ain't real life. That explains why it opens in that weird way first. Yeah, it when you start it off, it's like in 2.5D. Yeah, save it. On the lore, ZBrush, remember that it was born thanks to the Lord of the Rings. Actually, I think it might be like even earlier than that. What was the guy's name? Ofer Alan, something like that. The dude that owned ZBrush, but he sold it now. The absolute wizard of a programmer. He like, I don't know, man. I think he like came up with the basis of this whole idea when he worked on an unannounced Sonic game, like this fake 3D Sonic game before games were going full 3D. I think he like took like the same basic concepts for that. See, like, here you go. Yep. The active mesh is currently in 3D. Do you wish to switch to 2.5D mode? Sure. Let's switch. Look at that, I'm just drawing Nami feats everywhere. This is probably somebody's dream out there. Nothing but Nami feats everywhere. Oh, look at it. Look at this illustration with 3D depth. This is ZBrush. This is the power of ZBrush. Oh, look at it. Feet for days. I sometimes wonder if feet guys are just actually not well. And then like, jeez, it's been so long. How do I do this? It's been decades since I've messed with this aspect of ZBrush. I think I take simple brush and yeah, see, look at that. And it's like, it's weird. It's like you're painting and sculpting depth at the same time, right? And it's like, no, I don't like that. You know what? I'm gonna erase it. Get out of here. There's Z depth to this craziness. And then it's like, okay. That was a thing. Yeah, all in all, this is like some kind of black magic of a program. Alright, what was I doing again? Alright, the shoes. Shoes, that's what I was doing. I had just extruded this. Right. Right, that's what I was doing. Doom, 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 doom. I think there's also, I don't use it, but there's a feature in ZBrush, which I think it's mainly used in ZBrush Core, the slimmed down version of the program, where it's like, it doesn't save out a Z tool. It saves out an image. And then like, you know, like how you save out like a JPEG. And then when you want to open your project again, you open the image. And it's like you're back to the 3D model. Some real black magic. Meanwhile, Mudbox is there somewhere in obscurity in some dark corner. Mudbox. They still exist. But who uses it? I don't know. I remember the days people would argue over Mudbox versus ZBrush. Those were interesting days. Autodesk was like, we need to beat out this ZBrush before they take over the industry. Because we want to take over the industry. I remember using Maya just before Autodesk bought out the original company Alias. Before it became Autodesk Maya, it was Alias Maya. Man, I'm really dating myself here. I'm like a dinosaur based on internet years. You know, the other day I was surprised to find out Soft Image is still going strong. It's still kicking it. I thought that program died out years ago. I remember it being one of the better programs out there for 3D modeling, like just for 3D modeling. It had like so many functions that just nowadays it's like a no-brainer. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't a 3D modeling program have that? Alright, you I'm going to actually divide because I want to check something out here. If you stayed all red, I think that would be rather boring. And design-wise, maybe not too good. So what if we like break you up, you know? There always has to be somebody that doesn't want to get with the program. There we go. Actually, a little too thick. Thin you out. Won't deal with it for now. Fill. Maybe. Or maybe, what if I... You know, like a candy cane. think that would be more interesting to look at, maybe. You know, kind of like candy cane vibes. Oops, cancel. Alright, give me 1 second here. My cat is bothering me for some food. Be right back. Never mind, false alarm. Just a cat being a cat, demanding attention. Do. Oh, okay. Just noticed something. It's gonna be a little pain to do, but it's gotta get done anyways. Damn it, I'll do it. Okay. But before that, I love this new feature in ZBrush. This dynamic. Oh, look at that. So beautiful, despite the fact that it's on an angle, I still get my symmetry. Where's my trim dynamic? There it goes, right in front of my face. So local symmetry or something else? Yep, local symmetry. But like there's two ways of it. There's normal local symmetry, and then you turn on this dynamic local symmetry where it'll pay attention to the axis on these gizmos. What local symmetry by itself, without the dynamic, what that does is like, if I have local symmetry turned off, right, and I want to scale up these hands, you see they scale up like that. They're going away from this origin point from the gizmo. When I turn on local symmetry, it maintains it, the scaling from where the gizmo is. And then like over here, how like I have it like completely off axis. You see local symmetry by itself, it's like the opposite side is not following it. So by turning on dynamic, it follows the symmetry based on the axis on this gizmo. It is such a great feature. I can't believe it took them as long as it did to add it into this program. But it's so good. When you move parts under dynamic symmetry, say both the hands to the right, do they go outwards? Or if I were to do that over here, dynamic symmetry, the symmetry will be based on where the gizmo is. So it's like completely off from there. So it follows to wherever I put that origin point. So if I wanted to move them in a more logical way, I would turn off dynamic. And then you get that. Can't wait to watch the last episode of Loki. I have not watched a single Loki episode because I do not pay the mouse for their streaming. But I hear it's good. I know a lot of people like it. That was an issue I had in the past. I'll have to remember the solution. Oh, with the whole local and local dynamic. Marvelous this season as far as I can. Ah. Chill, bro. Marvel's dead to me. Dead. Kita's over there sitting in front of a fireplace with a bottle of whiskey in his hand. He's got a portrait of Marvel and he just tosses into the fireplace. You're dead to me. You're dead. Chugs the whole whiskey, throws the glass bottle in there alongside it. I'm assuming this song is the theme song for Loki, which I gotta say this remix of it sounds pretty good. It's like I can't talk about Marvel without someone pointing out it's dead. I mean, let's be real. Marvel is not dead. Marvel is very much alive, making a lot of money. A lot of money. But as for some that are in the fandom, before the whole cinematic stuff. I'm sure that's where you'll find the sentiments of like, dead to me. I gotta take that color off. It's doing in my eyes, man. You know what? I think I know what my problem is. My problem is this. Do that. Hide everything and then keep that. And then we will... Whoop. That's what I need to do. I know half of the movies aren't great, but it's not gonna stop me from watching them. Yeah, I mean, I've watched most of them. I will say it is a little a little annoying that they put like the continuity through the TV shows for like some of their movies, and quite a few of their TV shows are not doing good. Oh wow, that movie is already coming out tomorrow? I guess that would explain why I was seeing a bunch of article headlines. That's the one that has like all the Marvel ladies, right? Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, the other the other Miss Marvel. Right? That's the one? Yeah. I remember watching the first Captain Marvel movie, and it's like it had the same issue as Star Wars with like Rey. Just make the lady character strong and unbeatable. Makes for not too entertaining movie. Or I would like to call it Captain Marvel 2. Pretty much, right? Oh no, I like the memes where they had Brie Larson's ass next to Tom Holland's ass, and it's like, who's got the better ass here? Tom Holland. Yeah, it's an old meme. It was a meme, I think, during the filming of the first Captain Marvel movie. I'll take that over the She-Hulk. I haven't seen the She-Hulk one. Let me save this. Now let's have Nami up here like this, and see how much people from Twitch are just gonna pop in and pop out when they see this thumbnail. Was told She-Hulk was like a courtroom drama done by people who know they can't write courtroom drama and aren't going to learn. That's so dumb. Cause yeah, that's what she does, and it's like, yeah, you should really get writers that know that. But I hate the whole Reddit trolls are the bad guys story that they had. Really? That's just oh my goodness. You know, I'm looking forward to the new DC stuff because of James Gunn being in charge of it all. So far, I haven't been disappointed with any of his projects. They don't need to be great as long as they're entertaining. And so far, I've been entertained with anything that James Gunn has done. Be the first in a half decade. Like, I'm really looking forward to, I've probably mentioned this before, Booster Gold. Booster Gold is the perfect hero to make like either a show or a movie because of how much like social media has taken over everything. People doing things for the gram, for the TikTok. And Booster Gold was ahead of the curve when they wrote the story for that character. Man coming from the future to the past for clout chasing. He time traveled to chase clout. That fits perfectly with where society is right now. He is the perfect character to have. And finally, because of James Gunn, we're getting like, I think it's a show, a Booster Gold show. This is gonna be good. Isn't he pretty heavily associated with Blue Beetle? I don't know, honestly. Maybe it could be the last thing he did for Marvel. They have this thing where in the MCU there are a few people in universe who said they don't want a girl Hulk. Wait, what? Oh, on the whole like Reddit's bad guy storyline that they had going on. Did they get a Blue Beetle? So yeah, it could be him. Just do a proper She-Hulk story in the show. Yeah, which is pretty much just her advocating for other like mutant characters, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know how they can screw that up. Blue Beetle was pretty good. I enjoyed that movie. It's too bad it didn't do well. I also like the kid that plays Jaime, because I've been watching him in Cobra Kai. It's pretty good. I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 yet. I'm gonna check that out. Spider-Man is the best. I want Spider-Man to be an adult again. I'm sick and tired of high school Peter Parker. Just constantly, he's just stuck in high school in these live action movies. We only got a little bit of no. The original trilogy is the only time we got adult Peter Parker. We had Tobey and the last Spooderman. That's probably the best thing they've ever done with Spider-Man, is have all three actors in one movie. High school, the third Spider-Man's basically a kid. He graduates. That's the thing. The last movie of Tom Holland, he graduated high school, but we hardly got anything for him to be an adult. And they ended it in such a way to be like a clean slate that they can redo it however they want. And I'm like, damn you, Marvel, Sony, damn you. Yeah, Spider-Verse is good. Really good. I feel really sorry for the animators and all the artists that work on that. after reading that article. I feel so sorry for them. I would quit too. if that was if that was if I was in that scenario, I would quit. That is insane. I don't if they continue running the show that way, which they will, I don't expect the next movie out for like at least 4 years. Reminds me of the quote from the guys who made Iron Giant. Lay it on me. What was the quote? This is what you get when you give a team even half the resource that Disney has. It's just it's just a sucky position because those two guys, they deliver. You know, they deliver a quality final product. Just look at Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, you know, those two movies. And what was the other movie they did? Another animated movie. But every movie they did delivers. So it's like when you're in that position, you're in the top of the food chain, the production companies be like, yeah, just do your thing. Just do your thing, print money for me. And everyone else just working on it, just crunching 24/7. Disney ruining everything it touches. Ooh, my motivation is like down in the dumps of the way my back and neck is feeling. God, I sound like an old man. It's more about how overfunded Disney is and underfunded all the other animations are. I wouldn't say Sony Pictures is underfunded. They have more than enough funding. And they do put out good animations, Sony Pictures. I would say Sony Pictures in terms of animation beats out Disney and Pixar. And thank God for that too, man. Disney Pixar had like such a stranglehold on what 3D animation looks like in the West for such a long time. And it wasn't until those two guys, forget their names, the guys doing Spider-Verse, it wasn't until they came along with Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs and then Spider-Verse that now we're finally breaking away from like that Pixar DreamWorks look for animation. It's such a dominating thing, but now it's like it's lost its dominance. Like I watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that came out. I love the style of that movie, and how grungy everything looked. It was fantastic. Get that Disney Pixar cutesy stuff out of here. Been with that stuff for like 3 decades almost. Give it a rest. Tangle low tier. Overall backing interest. Still a big proponent of 3D anime. When it's done right, it's fantastic. Like that one studio that does the Beastars and what was that other one? The one with those colorful crystal diamond looking people. Yeah, Studio Orange. Yeah, they have it figured out on the whole. Yeah, that one. World Hoseki no Kuni, Country of Gems. All shaders. I mean, that that translates as like country of gems or rare gem country or something like that. Land of the Illustrious. That sounds like a much better title in English because that Japanese title is literally, if I'm reading it right, country of rare gems or rare gem country, which sounds stupid in English. I've noticed Japanese creators are usually not that good at naming their stuff. But maybe that's just the perspective I have as like, I'm not Japanese. Like there's that one series, Monogatari. And it's like, that sounds cool. But it's literally bedtime fairy tales. That's literally what it is. A monogatari is a fairy tale you read at bedtime to your kid. And when you look at that in the context of like the show, and like, man, that sounds lame. It's probably why they didn't translate that title. I think like the best translation to that would be bedtime stories. That would be the most accurate English title for that anime. I assume the competition to stand out is kind of stiff. I don't know, man. I think they just kind of suck at titling. Just look at all those light novels. It's more of a description than a title. Everyone wants to be a writer of a successful novel. I was a high school boy, but then I died and reincarnated as a vending machine in a fantasy land. Which, besides the boy part, is an actual light novel and now an anime. A vending machine in a fantasy land. I skipped that show so hard. I mean, a vending machine. Part of me is curious to see how does that even work. Like, it worked enough that some production committee was like, we want to turn your light novel into an anime. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculously silly. I'd imagine so. A vending machine in a fantasy world. Does the vending machine... The vending machine is the main character, right? Does he actually do anything? He or she or it? Like, do they shoot out their snacks and drinks from the slot on the bottom or something like that? Or do they like topple over and fall on top of somebody, which apparently a lot of people die too? Beats me. It was too silly to watch. Speaking of silly, I remember that one anime years ago, decades ago, but I watched it dubbed, I think on 4Kids when I was younger. I don't know how long the title goes. It was something like Bo 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 Bo, right? Isn't that the whole title? The dude with the perfectly spherical yellow afro. That was a silly show. There was that show, and then there was oh, ahead of its time. There's that show, and then there was what was it called? It was Everything Was Fine in the Jungle Until Goo came along, or Boo came along, something like that. Does that ring a bell for any of you guys? That show was also wild. Nope. What was the title of it? It was like Jungle wa Ikuko or something like that. The English like Jungle was fine until Goo came along or something like that. Hare Goo. That's the show. Hare Goo. Oh yeah. The jungle was always sunny, then Goo. No, then came Goo. That's the English name of it. The jungle was always sunny, then came Goo. That show was a wild show. Still need to go back and read Zatch Bell. I remember that. No, another 4Kids classic. Possibly seen the main character once before. Yeah, the girl in the pink dress and pink hair. She apparently has like a whole universe living inside her head or something like that. And when she's in front of everybody, she's like a cute regular little girl, but in front of the main character, she's like I don't know what she's like. She's a thing. That's for certain. What other obscure old animes I can possibly remember? So I found out that I guess like on these like Samsung smart TVs, there's that like Samsung app on there. I forget what it's called, like Samsung Premium or something like that. It's basically these like online channels. You know, like a free TV kind of deal. Where it's just an app that comes with the TV. And I found out that they have like this channel on there that all it does is play retro animes and retro animated shows 24/7. Of course, like, you know, all English dubbed. I'm like, oh, this is neat. And I was watching anime I've never seen before. I think it was called Fairy Night Earth or something like that. Sounds like Eternal Hell. Nah, it's got a nice aesthetic to it, you know, like all these random retro animes. And when I say retro, they're like, I think they only go as far back, as far as I can tell, as far back as late 80s. I don't think they go anything earlier than that. And like during the commercial break, they had like a whole like minute and a half showing off a clip from the old Street Fighters Saturday morning cartoon that I used to watch as a kid. I was like, oh shit, look at this. I might check this out. See, then we're going to reuse that, right? This is my work smarter, not harder. And then mirror. Oop. I remember watching this one anime. I can't remember the title. I remember just this one scene of the movie or OVA. I don't remember. I think it was like the final part where the main character and their like, I think lover / friend or whatever, were gonna fight each other in this kind of like coliseum, like abandoned coliseum, in this, I don't know, this kind of like traditional battle thing or whatever, where their arms are tied together in front of them and then they just like duke it out. I can't remember what it's called. I just remember looking at it thinking it was pretty cool. Actually, yeah, I'll leave it that much. Actually, it'll be shorter. Right around there. You know what? That's a little too. Hold on, before I go crazy with these okay. Yep, I think that'll be better if I do it that way. What if I just put one there? Well, that at least should give the impression that it's thin. Which is what I want. I don't want you guys touching it now. Oh. Proportionally, I feel like something's a little off. Big boots. Oh shit. We're watching Painting Stocking with two other friends who've never seen it before. I've never seen Painting Stocking myself, and now that the fabled second season is finally happening. Maybe I should get around to watching it. English version is superior. I'm not surprised it is, because isn't it kind of Western in style and sense? At least that was also always my impression. Language loss, they get to swear. Nice. All right, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna pop some Tylenols after this. Ugh. But thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you for the funny conversations and topics. I will see you hopefully tonight for some Alan Wake. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. That's iffy. But yeah, either ways, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I will catch you next time. Bye bye.